There's a quote from DENIS that states, "It's not who you are that holds you back. It's who you think you are not that holds you back." What that is reflecting on is your belief system. See, if you believe you are not good enough, it's not who you are, it's that belief that you are not good enough that is holding you back from the greatness you were born to be. What are the things that are holding you back right now from greatness? What are those negative self-limiting beliefs that you have that are holding you back from bringing out the giant within you? I've just recently talked to someone. They had a very successful year this year. Let me just get this into perspective. They had run a business where retail had sold in excess of $4 million in sales. But they were having a conversation with me and they were saying, well, I'm not good enough. I've made some mistakes. I just feel like, and I said, whoa, you see what you're doing to yourself? You've got a $4 million business and you think it's not working. Well, it must be working to do $4 million in sales. So you really have to control your inner dialogue. What's going in there? What's that inner dialogue that's going on right now? What's that voice saying to you that's saying, yes, you're not good enough. Yeah, you could have done better. See, those are the things that you need to push out. You need to accept that yes, you have room for improvement, but you sometimes just need to pat yourself on the back and say, you're not doing too bad. You're not doing bad. In my younger days, when I had absolutely nothing, I had holes in my shoes. I used to look in the mirror and I just used to say to myself, Dio, you're a millionaire in disguise. That's what I used to say to myself. People just don't know it. Greatness is going to come to you one way or the other. I didn't know what I was going to do, but I just thank God that I had that belief in myself. So start believing in yourself and start getting rid of those self-limiting beliefs so you can unleash the power within. Self-limiting beliefs, what are those? Those are beliefs that limit you. So I'll give you an example again, and we've just talked about it. I'm not good enough. This is one of the biggest things that I see with most people, why they don't push on, is they don't believe they're good enough, or I don't deserve it. Think about that. Why don't you deserve it? I don't know whether I'm good enough. I don't deserve it. I don't have the right education. Nobody likes me. I'm too big. I'm too thin. I'm too tall. I'm too short. We've got so many of these things that are going on in there. You need to get a piece of paper and start writing down, what are these self-limiting beliefs about myself? What are the things that I say to myself that are negative about me? Because those are the things that are holding you back. They're like an invisible prisoner. That's why your belief system, when you learn to empower yourself and use the right beliefs and talk the right message to yourself, you will empower yourself to go on and achieve anything you want. But first, you have to identify the enemy. And the enemy is those self-limiting beliefs. So what beliefs, negative beliefs, do you have about yourself that's limiting you? I'm not good enough for the promotion. I'm not good enough for the job. What are they? Make that list. Find out, and then start working through them one at a time and asking yourself, why? Where have I got this belief from? When you say I'm not good enough, where have you got that belief from? In your birth certificate, they didn't put your name and they didn't say not good enough. They put your name, they put your parents' name, but really, I wish they had that little simple line that said, you can be anything you want to be. But it starts with you getting rid of those self-limiting beliefs that you've acquired through your childhood, through your adulthood, through education. I had that problem so many times. I was told I was going to be nobody. I was told I was going to be a nothing. Just go and work in a factory. That's what I was told. I was written off. And we buy those beliefs, but those beliefs are not your beliefs. They're somebody else's beliefs. So what is that self-limiting belief or beliefs that are holding you back from greatness? One of the great things I've learned in life was stop competing with the world around you. Stop competing with everyone. Start competing with yourself. Think about this. When Steve Jobs decided he was going to make the Apple Mac and make that computer, it was the most expensive computer. It was way more expensive than all the others. And everybody said, what are you doing? Who's going to buy that? He was competing with himself. He was competing of working to a standard. And we know the rest of the story because we know how big Apple is. So what I've learned in life is when you compete with yourself, that's where the real greatness in you comes out. Because you always know you can push on. If you're an athlete and you can run 10.5 seconds, you know it could easily be 10.4. You just got to train and work and focus on it. If you do anything, you always know we could have always done better. So there's that greatness in you, but it comes from you competing with yourself. See, you might be competing with the wrong people right now. Think about that. You could be competing with somebody who's got hair and you beat them and then you go, oh, I beat them. But actually hair is still low. When I was told that you don't want to be average, because average is the best of the worst and the worst of the best. Whatever I do in life, I don't want to be average. okay? Set your goal out to be excellent. Excellent is so important. Good is not good enough. Excellent is where you got to be. So find out what you're good at and say, you know what, I want to be excellent in this area. And my mom always said to me, if you're going to do a job, do it properly or don't bother. So I'm challenging you to challenge yourself. Look at yourself and go, come on, if I had no distractions, if I had no negatives, if I just focus on the peace of mind to say, you know what, let's go do this, what would this be like? Challenge yourself. Challenge yourself every day. Challenge yourself every day. You wake up every day and you say, I've got to improve today. I've got to go one step better today, and watch your life change and grow. They say if you light yourself on fire, the whole world will come and watch you burn. If you get yourself excited and you focus on improving you, then you've got to work on you from the inside out, not from the outside in. If you go into the inner you and you start working on yourself from the inside out, you will see that people will begin to look to you for leadership and for guidance. You've got it in there. You were born successful. You have a unique DNA. There's only one of you in the world. There's nobody like you. That's how special you are. Do you feel special? Well, I believe in you. Do you believe in you? It's not who you are that holds you back. It's who you think you are not that holds you back.
Take a step out of your comfort zone. You'll see the world is hurting, but it don't know it. Touch alive, give all that you can give, 'cause your purpose runs deep.